Sup, bitches? I mean, hello everybody over the world. I thought I'd take an American take on that one. Because I think that's what you say. In America, you say sup, bitches. It's like slang. Slang, yes, it's slang. Yeah, so I'm gonna try something kind of new. We've done some of these before, where we looked at like certain players. Like we looked at Stabby Stabby, we looked at Flippy, we looked at Tweak too, I think. For competitive Team Fortress 2, we've looked at a lot of different things, but we haven't like looked as deep. It's kind of like this is how this player plays, and on this particular map, and this is their play style and stuff like that. So I thought, since the show has gone on for a long time, starting in 2011, and now it's 2013, it's 2 years or something? Let's see. 12, 13, yes, 2. Because math. So we've nearly covered every single item in the game, and even though we had like a latest patch and that did a lot of changes and stuff like that, I feel like for the archive's sake, because you know this whole idea with the show is to create like an archive with a lot of like you look it up if there's something you need to know, like a certain item or playstyle or whatever. So I feel like we kind of reached the goal as of yet. We've kind of covered things even multiple times as well. So I think it's time. Let's try this. Like move over to competitive a bit more. Like still, I feel like pub is like the best way to play Team Fortress 2. It's like where most people play it anyway. But I think moving over to competitive and looking at like some analysis and stuff like that could be good, because recently a lot of players and people called the Pleeple, which is a combination of the two, which I just made up, has been asking me about, you know, competitive stuff, like how do I find a good team, how do I know if people are good, how is this, how is that, how do I do this, and they're really good questions because I have no answers for them just yet. So with that, we're going to look at the finals for the ETF2L, and hopefully this doesn't crash. Yeah. So we're mainly going to be focusing on the American team, and I'm not going to be casting this like a cast. I will just be commenting and noticing things, because I've been watching this through different point of views. I've been watching Max, I've been watching Ruin, I've been watching Scarlet, I've been watching Zalox, and I've also watched Arthur on a higher speed. And we're just going to see what makes America so good, right? Like what makes them so good. Like they play in Europe, you can see they all have like really high ping, but they've kind of gone to the extent where ping doesn't matter because they win anyway. Like they play from the other side of the sea while the server's here in Europe, and they still win. That means their skill level has transcended above needing a ping. Like they just need a connection to the server and they can do well. And surprisingly enough, the team's mechanic might not seem like it used to. Like a lot of players are like, oh yeah, well, you know, Stabby, he does a lot, and like Max, he's a beast. Yeah, he carries that team. Which is not the case. I thought so too, but I watched this, and a lot of America's success really comes down to if, believe it or not, if Arthur stays alive. Alright, they're heavy. They're heavy throughout the game, did not top score. He was like very low on the bottom, but we saw that later, that whenever Arthur died, they lost the point. That was like the only thing that was consistent with their loss of rounds, is when Arthur died. They're heavy. So we also have like a bit of France domination here, because France is the other team. All of these players are really, really good. Don't get me wrong, these are like top tier, top of the shelf as you can pick here. So we're just going to look at how America plays, right? Because what you want to do is you want to stick together and work as a team. I'm not sure if you saw the documentary that X Television published. I mean, if you're Norwegian and you don't understand English, what the fuck's the point of you watching me like a Norwegian talk English? What the fuck? Well, I subtitled that thing in Norwegian. I saw it multiple times, and Bruin especially had some very interesting points. Like, the teams that don't win are the teams that don't help each other as much. And that's kind of the case. So we will look at how like America tries to help each other and how their engagement goes. Usually you want to gang up on people, is usually what you want to do. So as of right now, it like nothing has really really happen. I mean, we had some kills here and there, but nothing major. We haven't had like a big push as of yet. We have like the soldier Scarlet just hanging out over here all by himself. We have the French kind of just hanging out. We got Stabby in the back doing his spy business. And here comes a little combo. There's currently 3 of the Americans. Let's take a look at their positioning for a while. Let's see here. So, soldier in spawn. Medic's here, and another medic's there. Heavy's up here. Pyro is coming around. Okay, so if he attacks this heavy up here, he's gonna die. So, blue heavy is in a pretty good spot here, putting up retreating in there, and he nearly teamed up with his soldier friend here. So, we see America trying to, you know, get something done. Arthur dies. And their medic and the demo stay alive. And Ruin is helping out with his demo man, doing that additional damage. That's very good. We see they're heavy for blue also dying to another max headshot. Max gets a lot of those, but not as many as you would think if you just watch his first-person view only. So, I guess what America is doing right now, I don't think they like have as in-depth strategies as I give them credit for, but it seems like early in the game, they're just kind of like feeling out the water, like seeing how deep it is, just getting a good ground and see what's up here. And you can see already like their teamwork. If you take a look here, we see they're kind of together. Heavy is here. Let's see. Like one thing that bugs me about Source TV is that I can't move around while it's paused. It's like all I can do is like slow it down at most. Let's see, really slow. So already America in this situation kind of has the numbers game. The French heavy was spun up at the time, but both teams lose their heavy. Currently, what's left on the point here is a slight advantage for the Americans already. Like just in this, I'll be pausing this every now and again to just show like some positional stuff here, because right now the French have at the front they've lost a couple of players, but it's 3 down for like both teams. Neither team has a heavy, neither team has a demo man. And they're lost 3. Flippy is down, that's a big thing, because Max, if he is allowed to just do whatever he wants, he will fucking kill you. So, just to be sure, both teams has a medic, and a pyro, and a soldier. There's currently 3 French, and 4 Americans, 5 if you count Stabby, which is just hanging out in the back here. So let's see how this goes. Whoops. And America takes the point, more or less, with a slight number advantage. And we see here something it's not very good. Demo Man all by himself gets taken out, because here's the thing about Max, right? Max, from what I've seen, is not a quick shot sniper. He is not the fastest, but he is pretty consistent, right? So if Max is allowed to take the time he needs to get the proper aim, you fucking die, right? So being on the point all by yourself equals you die to Max. We will see this later in the game, that Max, when he has people in front of him that takes the attention away from his opponent's teams, like they draw the focus away, like their strafe becomes predictable and stuff like that, he just mauls them down. And already we can see, like Max, he's in the back here, just hanging out. There's a spy here. Let's see if he's going to be able to get Max. Max with the Razorback, pretending, making sure he can't get killed. And already we see the power of
teamwork.
Yeah, that's the one. The power of teamwork. The little mini sentry just hanging out, and it's just like small stuff like this. He jumps down, and all of these players turn around and look for the spy, and the spy is shut down. Can't really do anything, as we have an engagement here going with the Kritzkrieg. We're not just going to pay too much attention to like Uber advantages and stuff like that. We're just going to mainly focus on numbers and positioning and like engaging the way you want. So Stabby getting stab on Exxon and no more French, you know, presence on the point. So we're just going to fast forward a little bit to wait for the French to respawn and get into position and see how they engage this. Alright, so there's currently 60 seconds left on the clock, which we just heard, and we have a Kritzkrieg coming out from the French. And they crits early because I guess they're afraid of Max, so already you have that sniper fear thing. So they have a soldier in the front, scout in the front as well. If we take a look at the Americans, the Pyro is actually pretty far away, so he can't do any kind of air blast. So let's see how this push pans out for the French. They're moving in here with their demo man, some sticky bombs coming over, but America has fallen back quite a bit. Stabby gets caught out, and they're not really present, so they basically just let the French take the point at this time, and then they counter crits. With some sticky bombs coming in here, and this is very nice. Taking them out, utilizing that crits, and they have a combo with them. Checking their backs, you know, making sure, like, if... It's very important by Arthur that he checks his medic's back, because his medic is going to be totally focused on the demo man with the crits and try not to get headshot or stabbed or something. So having someone to help you check your back helps, alright? That's teamwork. You got your back, you get his back. And then Arthur dies to a headshot. He does that a lot this game. And, you know, that's usually how it goes. This map is very sniper friendly. It's not the best heavy map, but still, you have enough of an influence to really change things. Already, positional advantage for Americans as well as numbers. So already, if we just take a look at this positioning here, this is like crucial, because we have both teams have their demo man in the front, but red team, Americans, are moving forward, and this demo man is like, who's there to help him? No one. He's all by himself. So let's see how that goes. He's all by himself, and then suddenly America just swarms the guy and takes him out. The French have no demo. And the rest of his team is over here. And that's one down. That's a free kill. And America does this all the time. They just see like the weak link, and then they just swarm it and take him out. And since they check their backs and they kind of trust each other, the spy can't really do all that much. He might get a lucky stab in every now and again, and once again, because they got that free demo man pick, Zalox is really going to be able to shut things down and just do a lot of damage because he just simply have the damage output. He's back again, but badass engineer Sigafu just runs up to his face and do that. We see a lot of engineers do that these days, where engineer is really good against demo man if you flank him. Just run out with his shotgun and just fucking kill him. Like, we see Dave Plus do that a lot, and a lot of other, like, very high-tier engineers do that, like, no fear. So, once again, Uber exchange, and let's see how the initial rollout is. Alright, so stop! Stop! Hammer time. Blue soldiers here, red medics here, blue medics here, so fairly, let's just count. Let's see, they have 5... And America has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you count Ruin. So already on the middle point, America has a number advantage. Just all like on the first engagement, they have an early advantage, and you can see Exxon is really weak, while as Zalox has a lot more health as a demo man, and having more health is really good. So we take a look at this initial engagement here. Soldier come in Scarlet. He's just, I watched his cam earlier, and he just constantly bombs in. He does not give a flying feather if he stays alive or if he dies. He just goes in and tries to do something. So we have a bunch of players down from the first engagement, and due to the slight number advantage, America came out on top, only losing 3. And the French are taking a lot of hits here, and Stabby gets killed by Flippy. But Flippy is a very talented sniper as well. We did a style on him as well. He is very good, rocking that Razorback and being very useful with the rifle. As you can see, sniper are both top 3 on their teams. Main difference... Arthur is second fragging, while Tech is... No, second fragging to the bottom. This is Arthur. He's at the bottom with the soldier. Tech, on the other hand, is pretty high. So already we see that Arthur kind of has more of a backup role, you know, as a heavy. He doesn't do as much. I think he does pot shot damage, and he doesn't get any credit for the work he does. He doesn't even get assist, right? No assist. He just do the damage, the other jackies kills, he doesn't get the points. But he is still very important for the play, even though he dies a lot, and you know, stuff like that. So once again, nice headshot there by Flippy. He takes out the medic, makes a drop. And here comes the demo man from the French going in and trying to do something. Doesn't really actually do anything. And the spy comes in, stabs Zalox in the face, and suddenly the French have the number advantage. Scarlet comes in, tries to equalize, and gets the medic. This is when you like have a microphone and you just go up to the mic and you just drop it. That was a bottle. It's not as cool, but it's what I have. I don't want to drop my headset. So. I really like the aggression that their soldiers putting out. It's like, oh, you killed our medic? Yeah, hang on a second. Let me just kill yours. Yeah, there we go. Because if you kill their medic, after they've killed yours, you will have an advantage because your medic will be alive faster. Isn't that badass? So we see Sigafu here just engaging the scout, and he just runs up and kills him. And that's an engineer for a scout, and that's a very good pick, especially on this map. Scouts are really good just going on the flanks here. Ruin, he was kind of all over the place, just being really annoying like scouts should be, because if you're annoying to the enemy team, you're doing something right. So, once again, positional advantage and number advantage. America, if you count Scarlet, you can bet your ass Scarlet's going to jump in here and do some shit. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there any more? Yeah, 5 if you count this guy. Already number advantage for America. You can also see that Flippy and a lot of players are dead. Only Zelox is missing, so that is always nice. So one thing to note is how aware America is of everything that happens. I'm not sure if like this is kind of like, I think it's on a subconscious level, because I think a lot of these players play together on a daily basis, so they're very familiar with just other styles and how they like to play. Like here we have a little cute operation here by Ruin and Scarlet going in here and ganging up on the scout, taking him out and leaving them both alive, and then they're just going to go back into the house. And there's like little things like this, and then Ruin spots the, spy, he gets taken out, that's another free kill. Scarlet is about to die and it figures, well, might try and get the medic, nice air shot, and reflect them, stuff like that. And then eventually Ruin gets taken out, but all they have to do is stall. Demo Man comes bombing in, doesn't get the job done, and they lose a Demo Man for free. So, the Overseer does go down to Flippy, but that was kind of what's his name? Exxon's job. Not necessarily Flippy. So here Max is at the back. Let's see if we can get the Max cam. Yeah. And he's going to be able to do a lot. He kills tech. And the reason he's able to do a lot is because, well, he has a lot of... He has a lot of players in front of him, taking the attention of his enemies, and allows him to just do everything. Because if you're a sniper and you stand still in the back and you have somebody that's moving in front of you that can potentially do damage to the enemy team, you will be invisible. Without a cloak.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
So we have another engagement here. Nice, cute little mini sentry here. Very annoying. I like the placement that is placed toward the wall, making it turn slightly slower. Nice sticky trap there as well, as they have. Like, this kind of engagement is really not the best that France could hope for. They send their heavy in first, and there's like this huge gap here between the medic and... Yeah, the medic dies, though. To Scarlet, there's like an opening. I kind of have to rush it, though, because there's like not a lot of time. So kind of just America just taking France's hand and just twisting it, making them have to react and stuff like that. Currently overtime, and America wins this round. So what we're going to be seeing now... Like, this is spoilers, this match is over, America wins, but France gets 2 rounds. So we're going to see what happens and why France manages to get 2 rounds in a row. Because it's the first of 3. So that's what we're going to look for. Okay, so let's see, first engagement. Alright, Demo Man's on the point. Stuff like that. So we have another engagement here. If we take a look at people's initial situation, we have Ruin on the side here. Look at the amount of players that are just focusing on Ruin. They're heavy and their scout is focusing on one guy. That's a 2-for-1. That's exactly what they want. While as, let's see. Here's Ruin. There's the Demo. Soldier. There's Demo versus, right now, France is looking good to take the house, unless this Pyro man here does some funky reflex. So we're going to take a look at that. Let's see if he does. He survives. He's still there. Sees the spy. Kind of an equal engagement here. Arthur goes down. Ooh, that's not good. And then Zalox dies. And that's going to be the whole thing. Like, during this round, France focuses primarily on Zalox and the medic Overseer. So kill Zalox, kill the medic, then kill Zalox and Arthur whenever you can. And then Max gets taken out. And the reason Max got taken out is, well, Flippy has people in front of him. Max does not. It's like a psychological thing. It's easier Like, if you're the sniper and you're in the front, you're not in an ideal spot because there's a lot of shit that can kill you. So some more spy shenanigans back here. We have Ruin and Scarlet trying to hold on the flank. That's very good. Just running around, using that speed and momentum. And yeah, now we have the power classes for France all together here. They're on the high ground. And we see that the Americans are on the other side. And we have some engineer and the pyro business going on here. Stabby kills Flippy. No more sniper. That means America is allowed to go forward. And another crit sticky takes out the demo for France. And now France is kind of overextending. This is not good. And just, yeah. Let's count the blue. 1, 2. Let's count the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nearly the entire team. The only one that isn't here is... Who is not there? Yeah, Scarlet, because he's in the enemy base, or he's jumping out. And both the medic and the heavy goes down, and that's kind of like a free kill that you shouldn't really gone away. Like, France lost their medic, lost their demo, and then we just threw away their heavy and their medic, which is kind of a mistake. We see America sticking together. They have their sniper with them, with the combo. It allows him to do a lot more damage than he normally would, because it allows him to have more mobility, has people in front of him, around him, so in case any spy or funky business comes along. Like, if anybody tries to, like... If a sniper is giving you a trouble in Highlander, usually the good response is to send a scout or a spy or a soldier or maybe counter-snipe him. But if like counter-sniping doesn't work, send a soldier. Like, so I think soldier is like the safest choice, like a suicide soldier to get in. But if you're a sniper and you hang around the heavy will just shoot the soldier out of the sky, and then the sniper will headshot the soldier as he falls like a rock. This is essentially what's going to happen. So this is very good positioning. I like this. People in front, and now the heavy has decided to go with the thing, and this is kind of the mistake that America made this round. Arthur is overextending and is really out of position, and it's really going to hurt their team in the long run. Because right now it's currently pretty even. Arthur has the ability to go back and regroup with his team. He's trying to like hang out with his soldier friend here, and if I remember correctly, this is the part where it's not good, because heavies are fat, slow, and Russian, and very easy targets. Like Scarlet, you know, as a soldier, you can do this as a soldier, that's fine. Not so much this as a heavy, and because of this, the heavy and the demo is on the point, right? For France, they're on the point. And Zalox is dead. And they don't have a heavy to counter this. Their own heavy is behind enemy lines, he's out of position, and he isn't doing anything. He might as well be dead at this point. And then they cap the point, and he's all by himself, and he can't do anything. If he peeks out, he dies. And I'm surprised they haven't like really noticed him, because he's been spinning his gun. And every second he stays there is in France's favor, as of right now. Because France has their heavy and demo together with the medic. They will have the superior firepower in every matchup, because they have the heavy and the demo together. And their sniper. Don't forget. So right now, number favoring in France's favor, and we have a double jump here coming in from both the soldier and the demo man. Very nice coordination there, and Crit Creek popped and a clean table. And Arthur, I mean, he's on fire. He's really out of position here. He's just behind the point all by himself, and he's gonna eventually get taken out. He has a health, and he's like, you know, oh, didn't get the sandwich. Sad face. So that actually bought, I think that gave France like a minute of free capture time, I think, with Arthur like being separated from his team. Because if you're separated and the enemy team is not separated, you're at a disadvantage here. Also, Scarlet gets out of position, caught out of position, mini sentries and stuff like that. And then we have Arthur back in the front here. He doesn't have his medic or demo with him, all he has is Ruin. And he's being flanked by another scout and an engineer and the spies here as well. So right now, France is looking really strong. They got the momentum, because it doesn't seem like America is going to be able to regroup. They also have full Uber Crit Creek.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
So they have Zalox here. He's in the front, kind of like the same mistake we saw France do earlier, where they just had the demo in the front and nothing else. Here they have the spy and the pyro and stuff like that. But this heavy is doing a lot of damage. Does get taken out by Ruin, a little help here. And that's what I mean by like helping. All right, let's see if I can go back a little. Let's see, we're at 6. Let's go to 6. Oh wait, hang on. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Helping each other, very important. That's why America's great. That's why they're good. So let's see. Yeah, we have Ruin. He's over here. Does a little roundabout. Goes back and helps his demo man. Very nice. Very nice, very good. And a Kritzkrieg coming in from the friends. The friends from France. Ruin, once again. Does the help. Arthur dies. And America has to hold this for 2 minutes. All France has to do is cap this and hold this for 3 seconds. So, favor already in France's court right here. And they're already recapping. They have a crit soldier. They don't have the demoman with them. Zalax died, which means they can't really capitalize on the nice reflex here coming out from the Pyro D-Gun, who's a phenomenal Pyro. And France takes a round. So, I guess, like, TF2 is a game of momentum. And when Arthur, like, I'm not, like, pointing fingers like, Arthur's fault, but it kind of was, because they lost the momentum, but they weren't able to regain the momentum. Like, Arthur was separated and they couldn't, like, get a proper regroup, and then France could properly regroup, and then France just won because they could regroup. So let's see how the second round falls, because right now France is putting on a lot more pressure to where France is putting on a lot more pressure onto the medic and the demo than they did previous rounds.
3, 2, 1. Control point eliminated. Going.
So we have Isol here with a nice backstab. Very nice. That is going to allow them to do a lot of things. K3 is alive, so they will have a slight advantage, not by much. And also a fairly similar exchange here. Nobody really coming out on top, but it looks like America has the numbers. And they will be taking, they already have taken the points. Excuse me. Stabby gets taken out. Nothing to do right now. In this engagement, we have Max is able to shoot the heavy. We have a distraction coming up here and stuff like this, because it's pretty even, except for this is a pyro and this is the demo. So it all comes down to how this demo reacts to this demo man. If this pyro kills the demo man, they might be in good shape, but Max is in a spot to be able to do some damage. He can't quickscope this guy, but he can take off a chunk of his heal. Let's see how this goes. The blue pyro gets not taken out. Arthur actually dies, and a lot of players dead for the red team, which is America. And France sticking together, looking pretty strong. They have their spy, scouting, and such. And a bit of an overextension here by the heavy. It does get popped the crits, that always helps. Takes out the teleporter. Demo man comes in, lands some crit bombs, takes out the medic, and almost, and the sniper as well. So nice little momentum that France got going for them right now. They don't have, and they will have a slight uber disadvantage because, you know, the medic just basically just respawn. And as for the flank, Ruin is kind of not doing anything right now, and the reason Ruin isn't just like, why aren't you attacking? You should scout. You should do something. God. Well, he's by himself. He can't really do all that much. Like, mini sentries mess you up, but as long as they're not wrangling you, you can just kill him. Bam. And then his team comes up. He regroups. They have a mini sentry here. This is very useful, by the way. Both has a spotter, and we have Scarlet jumping in, and nearly gets the medic. Almost. But K3 is very much low in health. And there we have the famous Max spree. Boosh! That everybody went so crazy about. Like, when you look at it again, it's not as awesome, because you know that he wasn't being pressured. So let's take a look at that again. Let's see. Let's go to 7. Oh wait, hang on. 7, 2, 5, and 2 zeros. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Alright, let's see if we can find Max. Hang on. Where are you, Max? There's Max. Yeah, there he is. Woo. Max.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Shoots a sentry. Boosh. And then we're coming to this nice little spot here. Let's slow it down. Show you the outlines. He sees Flippy. Totally open. Takes him out. Very nice. Gets, as you can see, gets a nice little headshot icon up here. That's very nice. And then he sees the medic and hits the medic in the side. Reloads. This is very slow. And right now you can see no of the players are paying attention to him at all. Like, this soldier is paying attention to something over here. This pyro is going this way. And stuff like that. And sees the pyro. Kills the pyro. No kill icon for some reason. Is that a bug? I don't know. Anyway. Kills the pyro. Unscopes. Sees the soldier. Shoots him in the knee. Registers a headshot. He dies. Because of lag. You know, he has 180, I think. Tries to hit the scout as well. Can't really do that. And then he sees the medic in the corner of it. I think this is where he noticed the demo, when he saw the sticky, and he's like... And the demo is nearly not moving, so all he did was like place it in his face and just shoot. Pretty good. So America captures the point. And let's see how the French is going to do this, because they are going to win this. So let's see. Oh, whoa, whoa. Wait, hang on. Yeah, there we go. That's normal speed. Yep. I'm still getting better at this, so keep with me. Ruin barely not seeing that the heavy came through the teleporter. Now this is very nice for America, only if they had the pyro in the front and the heavy in the back. This heavy is very much exposed, but Max is in no position to kill this heavy with a quickscope. Soldier jump again, nice aggression coming in here, really getting that momentum going with their power classes, having the heavy in front, actually paying off for them, and a pyro as well. Pyro in the front, heavy in the back is usually pretty good if you want to get a lot of ground and just have your heavy do pot shot damage. Zalog's all by himself. Actually gets a couple of kills, including a sentry. Max kills D-Gun. Then ISIL stabs Zalox, and France takes the middle point. Very nice positioning there, very nice positional advantage. Nice push. I would have benefited if Max was kind of in the back. I think it would have gone a whole lot different. If let's say like the Max sniper, instead of being here and being in front with the heavy, if he would have stayed here, it would have been an entirely different matter. He might have stopped that push by killing the heavy or the medic, but that's not how it went. So once again, we see America sticking very close together. Only bad thing about sticking close together is that Demo Man can kill you if you don't kill him before he kills you. Sticking together. And now France has just got a really good momentum. They have a soldier in the front. Look at this. They're just putting on so much pressure. They're just twisting the Americans' team's hand into however they so please. And Max doesn't have anyone in front of him to take the attention of the enemy. I think he will kill his heavy here, actually. I think, yeah. Boosh. Bam. Down he goes. That's a very nice pick. That is a free one. Sniper's getting free picks, but I don't think it will matter all that much. They might be able to repush this, though, on a second thought. Yeah, because there's Arthur. Arthur plays a key role in every single push, just because he does stable damage. Scouts behind. Gotta be careful. Good position. They're sticking close together, and they do get the point, but they've lost a lot of players. And Arthur, he's all by himself. Zalog is in the front, playing the hero, but he is severely outnumbered. Ruin here, coming in and actually turning the tide a little bit. Being annoying as a scout. Being able to take the attention of the enemy, take their focus away, and let the Demo Man do a lot of this. But do a lot of this, but it wasn't enough. We do have a little combo here, but what does France have to counter this? They have a Demo Man, and the red team does not. So it's going to be in the favor of the French pretty soon. And once again, you can see just superior numbers on the blue side and not superior on the other side. Scarlet here. Like, if he jumps in, he's going to be shot down by this heavy, so he can't really do that. He's just forced to jump away and trying to shut down the scout to allow his sniper friend to do some damage. Max is currently... Where is Max? Oh, there he is. way in the back. But this round went to France once again. They had a good momentum. And now we're just gonna see America fucking drop the hammer and just roll them. Alright, so this is the last engagement. If we just look at the max cam here, what he sees a soldier, shoots him, leaves him low on health. Flippy has killed Ruin. That is quite a dent. Stabby doesn't get anything done. Let's see, positioning advantage numbers seem to be favoring France right now. They just seem to have more things. But Max is in a really good spot. He does drop down though. And he doesn't have such a wide shot, but I thought I remember him killing this demo. Oh, I might just be remembering out of my ass. Nope, he killed him. Yep. And then Flippy kills Max. Counter snipes. Still going in mid-fight. It seems to be going the Americans' way because Zalox is still alive. Having a demo man, your team having a demo man and your opponents doing not is a huge advantage. Like the demo man or heavy might be the most crucial pick of Highlander. A lot of players will say, well, it's medic. Well, if you kill their medic and they kill your heavy, they will win. Because they'll have a heavy and you don't. Kind of like that, in a nutshell. This isn't like a given though, like rock, paper, scissors. All depends on individual skill and how well they work together as a team. But I like this aggression. It's very nice. They have their, I guess you can call soldier the expendable class. It's one of the expendables. Where is Arthur? Oh, Arthur is down. The hero of the hour. The man who is severely underappreciated in the terms of scores.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Let's take a look here. Yes, so here is the, I guess the push. Kind of a push. Arthur in the front, kind of out of position, outnumbered, on fire. But yeah, France backing off a bit. They don't have to stand on the point, so they're playing a bit defensive.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Let's see here. Demo man comes up, shoots, dies. Some exchanges going back and forth. Here we have more exchanges. Sniper's doing a lot of work this round. But Max and Flippy getting a lot of frags. Uber, the Ruin coming in pretty scary. Ganging up on the demo man. And ganging up on the spy. And they have their combination one together once again, trying to outnumber and letting them fall back here. Nice little spam damage there, taking up some of that overheal off the heavy. Anytime you can do damage is always nice, so try to maximize your damage when you play. It is very much useful. Let's see, France coming in here with a push. They have the heavy in the front. And K3 actually dies to a max headshot. Let's take a look at that again. Let's see. 1, 2, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0. Yeah. Hopefully you won't crash. Nice, there's a chopper outside. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, whew. Whew, okay. Let's see where Max is. Oh, there's Max. Let's see if we can find him. Yeah, there he is. Boom, 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 boom. Max. Oh, he has a Max head. Ooh. Alright, so... sees the medic. Misses once. Comes soldier. Oh. Okay, sees the, he's determined to kill the medic, I think. Ambush! You are dead. So are you, Max. But they got the medic. They have their own medic alive. Where is Scarlet? Oh, Overseer. Oh, Overseer's dead as well. Okay, everybody's just dying left and right here. So Fresh pushing out there. So even though you got the medic, you still fucking died. Okay, let's take a look at that again, because that's like very, I guess, important to note that I think if Max would have killed the demo or the heavy, it would have been an entirely different matter. Because medic is not the most important class in Highlander, especially not in this case. Okay, so okay, let's see. Okay, positions. here we have Max, and he has his medic here, where Zalox is dead. Dude, where's Arthur? Yes, Arthur plays a key role. Okay. America doesn't have a demo. Okay? But they have a heavy. They have Arthur. Okay? He's important. This guy. He's important. Look how important he is. If Max would have killed the demo, you would have been in equal ground. You might have an advantage because you have Max the sniper. So let's see how this pans out, actually. From not Max's perspective. This is, let's see, slow it down just a little bit. Soldier jumps. And here is the shot that kills the medic, I think. Yep. Boosh, there he comes. Kills the medic. And then the soldier just jumps in. Kills him. And then the demo jumps in. And then you have a soldier, a demo. That's a demo. That's a heavy. And you have a medic, but he doesn't heal faster than a demo, and a heavy kills you. You see? And then the demo jumps in, kills the medic. The heavy is forced to unspin his gun, and then he dies. So, as a sniper, getting the medic isn't always the right choice, but you never know that. If I'm sure if Max was aware that Zalox was dead, he would have killed the demo man. That I am pretty sure of, or at least tried to kill him. And it's like little things like that, you know, that really can have a lot to say, like who you kill and when you kill him. And Flippy kills Arthur once again, our hero of the hour. The man who goes on unappreciated. He's now on third for last. Zalox. Also doing an amazing job of surfing and just staying alive. Nice pyro play, by the way, like air blasting him back. That's also very important to do as a pyro. Air blast him, push him away. Just stall for time as much as you can. Now Arthur is back in business. Alright, Arthur is here. And watch the pain. He's actually hiding from this crit. Oh, this is good. He dies. But he did a lot of damage. Tech is really weak. Does he die? No, he lives to see another day. So we're just gonna wait for another push. Okay, okay. Uber coming in, no crits. Devilman Zalox on his own. You got the flankers coming in from the side here. Arthur is in position, and they have a severe number advantage as everybody just whoa. Let's do that again. Let's see. We're at 1, 9. Okay, let's go to 8, 5, 8. Wait, 1. No. 5, 0, 0. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3. All right. I just want to make sure that I don't crash the thing because I forgot to turn off the thing to make it not crash, I guess. Okay, let's look at that engagement once again. Outlines on. Okay, France. Here comes the Uber. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but Ruin actually does a lot of work here, and Stabby gets the headshot on tech. Nice work from him. And just outpowering the enemy, just having more firepower. Totally crushing the French in that initial push. And now they take forward position, putting up sticky traps. Everybody's just getting in position. I like this. Stabby and Ruin is on the side here. They have a mini sentry here. This mini sentry will let you know whenever there's anything but a spy running back. Heavy's in the front. They're starting to feel the pressure. They have to play by America's rules right now. Heavy in the front. They have a Devilman with them as well. Flippy is dead. He's just respawning. And I think Max is in a really good spot to where he can shoot anyone that goes on the point. He has excellent positioning, because he is actually not in any kind of threat because the flanks are kept safe by his soldier and his Ruin. So I guess Max is trusting Ruin and the soldier to not let anyone get through the pool house and get it from the back. He also has the Razorback, so he can just focus all the way forward. Like if a spy tries to shoot him, he will have the backup of his team, thus allowing him to play the way he does. And it's just excellent play all over. Like the spy here is forced to go for someone else. And I think he gets spotted. Yeah, he gets spotted and Uber saw it once, I think. And right now, America has the momentum that France had a couple of rounds ago, and there's just nothing France can do about this, and they just win. And if you look at the scores, The French actually has more points than them. But still, they lost. So points aren't everything. It's who you kill and when you kill them, not how many times you kill them. So this has been one of, I think, at first of a lot of these analysis things I'll do. I will get better at these, I promise, because I will try and not be fucking hungry next time I do one, because it's like kryptonite, can't think. Ugh. But hopefully it was of some use. To summarize, help each other, rely on each other, and count on each other, because counting on each other is important, and everybody plays an important part. Like, I didn't give Stabby enough credit, and I didn't give the Pyro enough credit. I mainly focused on Max, the Heavy, and the Demo for America, because that's like, I think that was like the core of their plays. But everybody pulled their own weight, especially the Engineer for America was really underappreciated. But I think Arthur was like the most underappreciated. It was kind of weird when I watched this a lot of times, is that like whenever Arthur was dead, they lost, but when he was alive and didn't do anything, they won. It's kind of weird. So with that, I'm just going to end it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like it and share it if you did. If you didn't, and dislike, I guess, because there's a button for that. Yes. Next time, I think I will do chat questions to have a bit more of a discussion going. I think that is kind of nice to have. Maybe have somebody on, maybe a guest or something. But thank you guys for watching. I've been HiGPS. This has been HiGPS number 150, America's Teamwork, which is pretty darn good.